students, this is the third lecture on Unit 2, using similes, metaphors and alliterations. Now let us see what are similes. Now simile is a form of figurative language in which a comparison is made between two things that have something in common. And for this we use words like or as. The similes is used to describe an item, situation, emotion or action by comparing it to something else to bring out our statement in a more creative and artistic way. Yes? Now let us see some examples of similes. They fight like cat and mouse. Now instead of saying that these two people or these children or these students, they fight or they are constantly fighting, then we use in a figurative way, they fight like cat and mouse. Now see students, it is so much better than writing they fight or they always fight, they keep on fighting. So to say this thing in a better way, we can say they fight like cat and mouse. Now instead of saying he is a very brave person, you can say he is as brave as a lion. So this is how by using similes we make our writing interesting, it looks more creative, it looks more artistic, and it gives a vivid piece of knowledge that you have, or the way you see things, the way you want to express. I am as busy as a bee. Now see the word as, like, this is what we call a simile is. Now see the next sentence is very, very interesting. Sorry, the simile. She is as happy as a clam. Now what is a clam? Can you see in the pictures here? These are the shells. Alright. So this is a shell and you can see the shell is open and you have a happy face in it. This is the clam, the shell. So you can say she is as happy as a clam. That is why we use this simile while we want to describe people who are happy. My grandmother is as blind as a bat. The child is as light as a feather. So if you want to describe a person who is skinny, might not be weighing enough or underweight, then you could write that the person is as light as a feather. Now for boldness, so you can say he is as bold as brass and as brave as a lion. So for someone who is brave and bold, you could use both these similes. So think of situations where you have to write something about a courageous person, a person who is bold, a person who has a lot of courage. Then you could use both these similes to describe such a person while you are writing. Now if you want to describe someone, I feel as fresh as a daisy. So if you are describing something in the morning, you could write, I feel as fresh as a daisy. Her attitude is as cool as a cucumber. The whole family is as common as muck. Now you might not understand what this is, so I have got some pictures for you to describe them so that you can see them and understand. On your right, you have a picture of muck. Now muck is manure from farm animals, and therefore you can say that the farmers spread muck on the fields. Or if you have messed up your exam didn't go well, you can say I mucked up my exam. Or you can say by using an intensifier, I mucked up my exam terribly. How much did you muck up? Intensifier, you can say I mucked up my exam terribly. Yes? Mucky hands or boots. If you've been working out and your hands and boots are dirty, you can write my hands are mucky. Or you can instruct someone, please keep the mucky boots outside. Don't bring them in. Yes? And sometimes if there are some jokes which are not good, they are dirty jokes, you can say, please stop your murky jokes. So this is the way how you can describe and you can use better language if while writing or while you are explaining such a situation. In the same way, there is the same interesting word we have, and we have here is muckraking. Muckraking is an activity of looking for information about people's private life they don't wish to make public. So then you can say that that person has the bad habit of muckraking. He keeps poking his nose here and there, interfering, trying to find out what the person does not need to know, or it is none of his or her business. So this is what muck is, and that is why you have a simile for this. The whole family is as common as muck. That means it's not a good family. Yes. The next one. He is a fighter who is as hard as nails. Yes. My cousin is as tall as a skyscraper. Now, why do we say skyscraper? Because we have this huge building and it looks as if it is scraping the sky. Alright, as if it is touching the sky, and that is why it is called skyscraper. Now, if you need to write some sentences, you can write that he is as tall as a skyscraper. Now, sometimes in sentences, you have to write I am as tall. Then you can write as skyscraper. You need not write I'm as tall as my mother. I'm as tall as the gate. Yes? Or the door. The next sentence. It was as hot as hell in Dubai. Now see, Dubai has been compared to being hell. Yes, lot of fire, lot of heat, and that is why we have this simile. So if you are feeling very, very hot, then you can say it is as hot as hell here. Alright? I am sweating. I was so scared that I was as white as a sheet. White color bed sheet. Alright? And you can also say as white as a ghost. My daughter is as sweet as sugar. So these are some common similes that you could use in your writings. Think of the situations where you can use them and put them to good use. Simile examples in literature. Not literature, it is literature. Yes, in the song It's My Life, it is an example of simile, and the line is my life is like an open highway. So see, you can get similes even from songs that you hear. I've been working like a dog. Yes, this is from Beatles, from the song A Hard Day's Night. You are as cold as ice. So these are some songs and some various places from where you can get your similes. You might not find them in books, but yes, you could take them from songs, alright, to express yourselves. Next, metaphors and similes. Now, metaphors are words in which we say that the situation is exactly that. For example, she is a sleepy bear. See the simile? She sleeps like a bear. Now, in similes, you compare like or as. You compare it. Here you don't compare. You see that the person is a sleepy bear. See the second sentence, the bread is hard rock. You don't say that the bread is as hard as a rock. If you say like that, then that is a simile. In the same way, you have other sentences. Her hair is a soft cloud. Practically, it is a soft cloud. But if you were to say it in a form of a simile, you could say her hair is like a soft cloud. Or you could say her hair is as soft as a cloud. Yes, I'm sure if you go through both these lists, you will know what are metaphors and what are similes, and both of them are different ways of saying the same thing. Next one. He is a pale ghost. He is as pale as a ghost. You could use any one situation. She is dirt poor. So she is as poor as dirt. Yes? The light is a hot sun. The light is like a hot sun. The dog is lightning fast. The dog is as fast as lightning. Yes? He is a blind bat. He is as blind as a bat. The next sentence, he is a sick dog. He is as hungry as a dog. So, he is as sick as a dog. So, you can have it on hunger, you can have it on sickness. Wherever you want, you can apply these similes and metaphors. Her eyelashes are a fluttering butterfly. They are, not like, they are. And in similes we say her eyelashes are like a fluttering butterfly. Yes, and the last one, her eyes are a blue ocean. They are the ocean. And here her eyes are as blue as the ocean. So you could use metaphors or you could use similes, whatever you like, and with whatever you are comfortable, you could use any of these. Yes, I am sure it is clear. We have some more examples of metaphors. He flew down the road. Now this is in your exercise 3 on page number 13. Please complete it in your notebooks. Alright. He flew down the road. Yes, it is not he flew like a bird. He flew down the road directly. That is why it is a metaphor. My sister has flaming red hair. Not as or like, but she has flaming red hair. Alright? The baby is the apple of my brother's eye. And as Shakespeare said, all the world's a stage. So Shakespeare is saying that the world is a stage. Now just for your general awareness, I have given you the first stanza of the poem, the 7 ages of man, from where this sentence comes. Alright? All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. That means there are 7 stages or ages in a man's life. And all the men and women, they are just actors, they are just actresses, and they just play their role. And after they play their role, they exit or they enter. When they have to say something, they enter. Once they finish their role, they exit. And the same person, the same actor has to play many parts in a lifetime. Yes, and these acts or these are 7 in all. So he has 7 stages. And if you get time, please read this poem, The 7 Ages of Man. It's a very beautiful poem and it is an extract from the play As You Like It. Alright? And this is an entire poem in this play. And the 7 ages are very beautiful. Please read them. Yes? That is just for general knowledge. It will help you in expressing yourself in similar situations when you're writing. Number 5. Education is the escape hatch for many people. Now what is an escape hatch? It is an emergency exit or an emergency door that you find on planes and all other areas where there is danger. Even on your buses you have an exit, your emergency window. Alright? So this is the escape hatch. That means education is a window. After being educated, many poor people can escape poverty. So it is an escape hatch. See what a beautiful way of describing by using metaphors and by using similes. Yes? Exercise 4, page number 12. Now you have to see these metaphors in the box and use them in the sentences that are in exercise 4, page number 11. My dad is very romantic and always tells my mum that she is the dash. Now what is he comparing her to, or what does he call her? Not compare, call directly. I was so pleased to see them that I dash. Mrs. Brown said to my little sister, Mrs. Brown said my little sister was a dash sometimes. The parks in London are very important because, as William Pitt said, they are the dash. I hate going to the shops during the sales. They are a real dash with people dash to get the best bargains. 2 T will be small. It is a misprint. Please take care. Exercise 5 on page number 12. Write down what you understand by the metaphors in exercise 4. Now in the first sentence, the metaphor that we use from the box is the light of his life. So what is the first sentence? My dad is very romantic and always tells my mum that she is the light of his life. Now what is the meaning of the light of his life? The first one has been done for us in our books. The light of his life means that she is the most beautiful person in his life. She is a very important person in his life. So, just as light is important to us, she is important to him. Now, you see what are the metaphors that will be used in sentence 2, 3, 4 and 5, and accordingly you please describe or give meanings of these metaphors in your own language. Please don't copy from here and there. So your homework today is complete exercise 3, 4 and 5 on page number 13 and 14. Thank you.